So thanks guys again for joining me. My name is Gunter and I'm doing a little experiment where I don't do a let's play, I do a you play. What I would like to do is get some really cool replays of 1v1 or 2v2 games and go through them and commentate them because I would like to showcase people that play this game a lot better than I do. So what we have here is a 1v1 friendly match for bragging rights, according to the description on twreplays.com. AggonyKing, pardon me, AggonyKing, over here in this corner of the map, versus Wolf Clumsy, over here in the yellow, at this side of the map. And the rules for the game were no veterans, no artillery. I'm going to go ahead and get playing, and we'll go over the forces for each side. So over here, AggonyKing has some bow warrior monks, some matchlock Ashigaru, 1, 2, hang on, 2 Naginata samurai, Yari Ashigaru, no Dachi samurai, 1, 2, 3 no Dachi samurai, and 1, 2, 3 Yari cavalry. His opponent, Wolf Swift, here called Wolf Swift, called Wolf Clumsy on TW replays, up front 1, 2 Yari Ashigaru and Matchlock Ashigaru, 2 behind. Naginata warrior monks on the flanks, 1, 2, 3 no Dachi samurai, 1, 2, 3, 4 Yari cavalry, and a general's bodyguard. We are on rice fields. It's a nice wide open map. You can see that AggonyKing has already moved forward into the tree line. They're probably all well hidden. Wolf Swift is taking no time, marching up 2 more. No, he's wheeling around now. Be interesting to see what the strategy is going to be. AggonyKing has the advantage, I think, in ranged. In the ranged units. He does have 2 bow warrior monks, as well as matchlocks, versus just the 2 matchlock units, the 2 matchlock Ashigaru of Wolf Swift. Wolf Swift has most of the cavalry though. There's 4 Yari cavalry units up against AggonyKing's 3. AggonyKing's moving out now. The thing about this flat map is you sort of have to find an engagement around these clumps of trees, which can be very hard to do. It's all about maneuver. Pure battlefield. So Wolf Swift is going wide. This has been taking a lot of time, so I'm going to go ahead and use the fast forward feature, which is always useful for replays. This replay, courtesy of twreplays.com. If you have a good replay that you would like to send me, upload it there, or zip it up and send it to me in an email, which I'll put in the description below this video. You can also send me the link. A personal message on YouTube would be lovely. Wolf Swift wants none of this. He is backing all the way up post-haste. AggonyKing is trying to hunt him down. And the cavalry is flanking wide for AggonyKing, I guess, trying to find if there's any hidden units in these forests. Swift wants to have the engagement in this tree line, which I think is a pretty good choice. You can't go wrong with defending a tree line, but the trouble is trying to actually get the engagement to start on your terms. On a big flat map like this, you may need to be the aggressor, so who will attack first? And the answer is AggonyKing, no. Well, maybe not. He's getting closer at any rate. And like I say, I think he does have the advantage in at least the skirmishing ability, if not outright ranged power. he should, or at least this is what I'd do, but what do I know, I'm bad at this game, but he should be able to at least draw Swift out of position by winning the skirmish.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
Of course, because of the way the replay files work, this one was uploaded by AggonyKing. I cannot see everything that Swift is doing. His hidden units will be hidden. I can see everything that Agony Swift saw in the game, basically. So Swift has pulled all the way back. Now he's sending his Yari Ashigaru forward, and they're in loose formation, anticipating the skirmish, apparently. And these Yari cavalry, 4 units of them, going wide left for Swift. When will the clash happen? I will fast forward. And yes, the Yaris are getting shot up by these bow monks, these bow warrior monks. And Swift is rotating his entire army around to his left. The cavalry from AggonyKing matching the movement, and his infantry is pushing forward into the forest that Swift vacated. And now he is lining up. Matchlock Ashigaru, a big long line, ready to fire a big long volley at anything that comes towards them, and they are going to move forward. Do they want to get a volley off? And the bow warrior monks are firing, the rest of the infantry are coming up behind. I wish I could see the range on those, but I can't. And there's a terribly accurate volley from the front rank of Matchlock Ashigaru from AggonyKing. And you can see the morale on this front row of Yari Ashigaru drop very quickly. Here goes a unit of cavalry from AggonyKing, right round the outside, bypassing one unit of Yari, probably going to bypass the second. And Swift is going straight in, it looks like. And Swift's cavalry is going around Swift's right-hand side. The Matchlock, it seems, were trying to pick off the cavalry at the back, or perhaps it was the Nodachi Samurai or the bow monks, and we're going to have a cavalry engagement, including Swift's general. The rest of the infantry is running straight into the line, and they are not going to last long. The cavalry on the right-hand side, on the other hand, for AggonyKing is going down pretty quickly. It's pretty simple numbers. It's 4v2, both generals in support. You can see Swift's infantry retreating pretty early from this engagement up front. Here comes the Yari cavalry from AggonyKing around the side, straight into the general, but the general is in. Stand ground, no, he has mounted and he has run away again. Which is exactly the right thing to do, because you do not want your Yari cavalry to get... You don't want Yari cavalry in with your general, because they'll get killed. Cavalry, AggonyKing sent his general into the Yari cavalry, which is, like I just said, it's not something you want to do, because the Yari cavalry can take out your general pretty quick if he's mounted. And it looks like this cavalry engagement is actually swinging in AggonyKing's favour, and he is retreating the general right now, going after the Matchlocks, which are on the cusp of running away. And AggonyKing does hit rally, which will keep him in the fight for longer. These Matchlocks are falling like flies. Swift's entire force is swinging around the right-hand side, going to crash into the infantry here in the middle, the Nodachi Samurais and everything. Including the general going after the bow warrior monks. The bow warrior monks have very high morale, probably not going to rout them, but we'll kill them. And I have to say, this is swinging in Swift's favour. AggonyKing, I may have spoken too soon. The morale advantage is heavily in the favour of AggonyKing, and he does have these units, these high morale bow monks, and the Matchlocks up back, and he is focus firing down his general now, which is probably going to pick him off.
Our general has been injured.
And there he goes. No, that's AggonyKing's general. Has been killed. And here comes the Yari Ashigaru going after the Matchlocks. So AggonyKing will probably take this one, unless Swift... Sorry, I'm all mixed up. I've all mixed up. Yes, it looks like AggonyKing will take this one. Yes, despite his general dying. So that's the end of the replay. And sorry I got all mixed up at the end there, but yes, AggonyKing winning. It was very close though, and I think Swift did a very good job trying to charge in with that cavalry around the right-hand side with the general in support. He had him on stand ground at the beginning of that engagement, which is a very good thing to do with your general. You put him on stand ground, the general himself won't die, the unit is very hard to take out, and they can still give all those morale bonuses to all the units on the front line. So Swift doing a good job, AggonyKing doing just a little bit better job, able to fend it off, keep his high morale ranged units up the back until the very last moment when he needed them, and GG.